going to inform you about equine-assisted therapy and who participates in it and the benefits associated with participation, and also define it. Winston Churchill once said, "There's something about the outside of a horse that is good for the inside of a man." It is a psychotherapeutic tool that helps a variety of patients. Looking outside of the box to help people and using horses to help with therapy. Brandon Klontz, a psychiatrist, says therapists can use clients' reactions to horses' behavior to understand how clients interact with people and gain self-awareness. This morning I'm going to define what equine-assisted therapy is, say who is treated using it, and all the benefits of it. Hopefully, by examining this, we will see why equine-assisted therapy is highly effective in treating difficult cases. So, this is what we're going to look at today. And then, what is equine therapy? First, let's define what equine therapy is. It is a treatment for people, not horses, so they use the horses to help the people. And the Equine Assisted Growth and Learning Association defines it as it incorporates horses experientially for emotional growth and learning. It is a collaborative effort between licensed therapists and a horse professional working with a client and horses to address treatment goals. So together with a therapist and a horse, they help a patient for all sorts of different goals and what they want to meet and what they're hoping to get, and also diagnostically. The effects on clients from horses, mostly they use groundwork. They don't usually do a lot of riding. They occasionally involve that with different types of treatment, but it's mostly on the ground with a horse and a person and the therapist and handler. An interview with Susie G. I work at a drug and alcohol treatment facility, and I had to keep it anonymous, so she's Susie G. She actually participated in equine-assisted therapy, and what she had to say about it was that it was as if the horse knew what I wanted from it without even saying a word. As soon as she thought it, or as soon as I thought it, the horse came over to me and rested its head on me. It was amazing. So that's her experience with a treatment with a horse, and she thought it was amazing. She kept describing to me how she, what she got out of it and all the benefits from it. Next, I'm going to talk about who gets treated with equine-assisted therapy. So, first of all, it helps troubled youth. They're using with a lot of inner city, gang kids, and people that are unable to open up. And then, according to the equine therapy programs, counselors have seen teenagers, even teens in juvenile detention centers, facilities that are unresponsive to the counselor. They actually open up and talk to a therapy dog or horse. They also use dogs in certain treatment cases, but a lot of these kids are rebellious. They're unable to talk to counselors, and they open up to these animals and are able to soften up and overcome that rebelliousness, and it helps the kids, and then the therapists also get to see what they're working on, what needs to help. In the late 1990s, a study was conducted at the Institute of Developmental Psychology in Leipzig, Germany. The 10 participants had all varying types and degrees of behavioral and emotional issues. All 10 of the participants showed significant behavioral changes when interacting with the therapy horse. It is also effective with people struggling with addiction. As Susie G described earlier, it helped her with her treatment, and also it's used in treatment facilities all over the world. And it's also being found to have tons of help with autistic children and those suffering and have attention deficit disorder. A special report from Julie Brown from Your Horse magazine says children with autism and ADD often struggle to communicate, but put them with horses and they achieve so much. She later continues on to say, a child who is given just a little insight into dealing with horses in the right way can become the natural leader the horse is looking for. A lot of these kids are having huge breakthroughs with communication and also learning through the horse, and then it helps them with communicating with people and following direction. I watched a video on a child who could not follow direction with parents, teachers, anyone, and when they worked with the kid and the horse, they were able to follow direction. And this brings me to my next point, which is examining the benefits of equine assisted therapy. It is a great aid for therapists in treating patients. Horses have helped us to evaluate an individual's capacity for change. These natural diagnosticians can size up a person's character in a matter of moments. That's from Emerson, PhD author of Horse Sense. It also helps children, youth, and adults. There's no age limit for what equine therapy can do. It helps so many different groups of people. In an interview with Sarah Cook, who was a mother of two, she adopted two children who were having the effects of full-blown AIDS in the 90s. And she had her children actually participate in equine therapy. And she said, instead of the children being treated differently by people, they feel special and equal with the horses. So, in conclusion, we looked at and defined what equine therapy is, who is treated with it, and what the benefits are. With treatment from youth, troubled teens, and those struggling with addiction, we have learned how equine-assisted therapy is an effective treatment in difficult therapeutic cases. I have gained a further understanding of what Churchill meant when he said, "There's something about the outside of a horse that is good for the inside of a man."